Well, hello, my lovies. This is your high priestess, Lady Lisa, and it is chilly in Philly here. Okay, and my hair is like all kinds of like not cool today, but whatever. And I'm all wrapped up in my little BB because I have a cold, not the corona or COVID-19, and I do have extreme allergies. So if you hear me sniffling throughout this video, say a prayer for me, please, because my allergies are like bonkers crazy. Okay. Um, so what I'm on here to do is have some fun today. Okay. Let's just have some fun. Let's set some things straight, some myths about readings. What should you and not should you expect out of a reading, and so forth. And then if I have time and I feel like it, I'm show you real quick with this pandemic that's going on. If you are a spellcaster or experimenting in spells and you want to do a divination spell, a water divination spell, and you're trying to work with stuff around the house because you can't get to your metaphysical store or it's not coming in quickly enough offline, I may show you real quick how to do that. So first and foremost, again, my name is Lady Lisa, your high priestess, and I am a witch. I am a master spellcaster, and I am one of the best psychic medium readers in the world. When you book a reading with me and by me, I go all out. I do things that no other psychic or medium can do for you, and I guarantee on a reading, or will do for you, at the low donation that I provide, okay? Blessings out into the universe. If you can hear the sirens going on, that's an ambulance. My window is open to help the allergies, but I think it's actually making it worse. All right, so before I get sidetracked, me as a reader, knowing that I was a witch and a psychic and a medium at the age of 5, going to be 45 April 10th, I have come to understand that people have a lot of questions, need a lot of clarity, and have a lot to ask in a reading. And a lot of these, and that's totally up to the psychic medium, and if you want to pay that amount of money. I know from experience, a lot of psychic mediums out here, if they will even do a mediumship for you, charge an arm and a leg, even in a struggle. And I don't do that, okay? I don't do that. I donate to 3 charities, and that is the Wish Foundation, St. Jude Foundation, and the SPCA. And then I have 4 other sisters to pay to break down once we get the donation, including myself. So I'm barely making anything off it. So when I tell you the price for this reading, please, please don't ask me if I can lower it, because I'm barely making anything with all that I do. And especially for first time readers, I definitely go at least an hour, if not more. And another thing I also do is I work with multiple devices. I bring your past loved ones through. I tell you things that I could have not known because I don't ask for your name. I don't ask for your birth date. I don't want to know nothing about you. The less I know, the better. So that when we do the reading and I tell you things that I'm going to possibly know, you cannot walk away from the reading and say that I was fake. Okay? That's why I do not do hotlines. All right? I do FaceTime, Facebook Messenger, or email, however you are more comfortable and most comfortable with. So let me start with this real quick. When I go live on here, I will be reading you with the poker deck, okay? And what this basically is we'll start with the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts, if I was to flip this for you, is not going to tell me nothing about your past, present, and future. It's the energy that I will be able to pull through you right through the screen. All right, it's just something that a real psychic can do. If they can read you with a poker deck, then they're definitely 100% real. Trust and believe me. And I've done this a lot of times on social media and in my groups on Facebook, okay? So we're going to do that one day coming real soon live, especially with people needing answers about this pandemic and their family and so on and so on and so on. I also want to tell you guys that when you go to a psychic medium, I work with several different devices. Like I said, I work with tarot and oracle. All right. When I do my tarot, tarot will always tell you past, present, and future. Always remember that. Okay. And it will tell you, I answer a lot of questions about what's going on in your life at the moment. All right, I work with several different tarot cards, whatever I feel that you're best to be worked with or you feel you're drawn to if you decide to ask to be shown my decks of cards. This is a oracle deck. It's one of my favorite oracle decks, but an oracle deck is very, very different than a tarot deck, okay? An oracle deck will give you answers to questions from the other side, messages. Let me just say that, messages. Let me clarify that. Messages from the other side, okay? Messages. Oracle will only do messages. Oracle cannot tell you past, present, and future. Only tarot cards can do that. Okay? So let's get that straight. I also work with a pendulum. If you guys don't know what a pendulum is, well, you will know today. It's a device that works with spirit and spirit only, and spirit cannot flaw. You can only ask yes and no questions, and you have to be precise with your specific with your questions, and it will answer yes or no. I also work with that during my readings. If you choose the crystal ball during your reading, I can also do that, as well as pull your loved ones through as a medium, which I include in my readings for a very low donation. So let's talk about the crystal ball. Let's talk about the misconceptions and the lies and the myths that be going on with a crystal ball. This is a real quartz crystal ball, okay? This is not the stand that came with my crystal ball. I must be honest that I lost the stand to this crystal ball, but I have many crystal balls. But this is the one I like to work with when I'm doing readings, whether they be parties or they be private or they be through video, or face-to-face through FaceTime, whatever. So I bought this stand off of eBay for this crystal ball. You may think, or you may have heard, that crystal balls tell you you're present when a real psychic is looking into the crystal ball. What the crystal ball actually does is, now stay with me here. If you're sitting where you're at right now while you're watching this video, okay, you're going to have loved ones from the other side, friends and family that are sitting there watching you, and you may not pick up on the fact that they're watching you. Okay, you understand that? Right. So when a psychic looks into the crystal ball, what we're doing is we're looking into the other side, our past loved ones who passed over to the light, and we're looking at them and we're seeing what's going on over there, but they don't know that we're looking. Okay, they might be distracted, they might be checking up on somebody else. All they are is energy, and that's what the crystal ball does. The crystal ball does, we do not look into the crystal ball and say, well, I see your daughter is at home eating her piece of chocolate that you told her not to eat. No. The crystal ball is for us to look into it and pull up images of babies that may have passed into the light and loved ones who have passed into the light and see what's going on in their world. Do you understand? Okay, thanks. Grateful that you understand that. Okay, this crystal ball weighs about 1,000 pounds. And if you're interested in getting a real quartz crystal, they run about $500 here in Philadelphia, and I would advise that if you do practice with the crystal ball, that you do get a real quartz crystal. I mean, I have little crystal balls around my room and my covens that are for show, and I've never been able to read through them. It has to be a real quartz crystal for me to read. Maybe you can, I don't know, but I don't judge. I'm just saying for me personally. So when you get a reading from me, especially if it's your first time reading, you will get at least an hour of a thorough reading with me working with a pendulum, crystal ball if you want it, many oracle decks, many tarot decks, even maybe the poker deck if you want to, and I will pull loved ones through if needed, depending on how the reading goes, what goes through, what comes through, how it works, and I will never let you walk away unsatisfied. And I also go the extra distance as a psychic medium as well, being that when people get read, they're anxious, they're nervous, they're happy, they're sad. All emotions are building up and running through like crazy. So during that reading, some things may not resonate with you, and you may have forgotten a couple questions that are very important. If you go to a normal psychic or psychic medium, you're going to pay probably about I don't know. I'll just give an estimate. I paid $250 one time when I went to see Psychic Ava in Atlantic City. You might pay around that much, and it might be a 30-minute reading, maybe 40-minute reading, and you're probably only going to get about 7 cards, and that would be in a tarot deck. So you're getting all this with me, and then after the reading, I allow you to come back and contact me through text message and say, well, hey, you know what? Something you told me during the reading that I really just didn't understand, and now resonates with me, or something is still not resonating with me, or I forgot a question now. Can you do that forever? No, you cannot, because I advise that as things change each and every day, that doesn't mean the reading was fake or not real. It means that you should just brush up on your readings all the time, as much as you can afford it. Like every 3 to 6 months, I would advise brushing up on your reading. So can you ask me questions forever for free? No, it's not going to work like that. But like a week or two after the reading, I will honor a question or two here and there. That I will do. Okay, for a pretty, very low, cheap donation. Now, if you think you can find that anywhere else in the world from a real psychic medium, please, so go, go do it. Please go do it. Okay. Whoa, whoa. No phone. As you can see, my face is pretty swollen too from them steroids that I'm taking for these allergies. It's bad allergy season on top of flu season, on top of, this pandemic that's going on. So please, everybody, stay home if you can. Do not go out if you can. And if you got to throw a wig on, throw a wig on. Do the best that you can with yourself and try to get through this the best that you can. Come out a better person, a safer person, and a more powerful person. And my nose is just, oh my gosh, feel bad for me. Please, somebody feel bad for me. I am so allergy out. Like, I'm taking, well, I don't want to show the name for whatever reason, but taking allergy pills, and oh my gosh, nothing's working, steroid pills and everything. Okay, so tonight I'm casting. I only cast with the moonlight. I am a traditional witch, and I'm casting by myself tonight because my coven sisters do not want to come out in this pandemic, which I completely and utterly respect and understand, okay? So I will be doing a water divination spell tonight, and I am going to be working with things in my home because I cannot get to my metaphysical store because it is closed, and everything that I'm ordering online is taking forever due to the pandemic. So I'm going to use a black plastic bowl for the water divination spell, and I am going to use a regular bolted candle, okay, a red candle for love, excuse me, and then I am going to use my oils and herbs that I cannot show you because it's my way of doing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this wick. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this wick. Once I get rid of this wick, I'm going to use this lighter, and I'm going to burn the bottom of this. I'm not going to do it all right now. Please, lighter, work. And you just burn the bottom until it starts to leak, as it just leaked on my furniture. Great. And you're going to stick it in there. You're going to make it straight, and you're going to stick it in there, and it's going to stick. Because sometimes you just can't get a 7 to 14 day candle, okay? And then once you're done carving in it what it needs to say, never trim the wick, never blow out the flame, and you put your oils and your herbs all up and down the candle, you're going to stick it in this bowl like this in the middle. And you're going to fill the bowl up to about midsection of the bowl, right up into about here. You don't want to overflow it. And you're going to have your parchment paper with what you need written on both sides for both people. And yes, I can make somebody not their sex. If you want somebody to be turn gay, let's say, or the opposite sex, I can do that, and I have done that. Okay, I'm very great with that. So once you do that, okay, and you got your water in there, you got your glitter in there, your coffee, your tea, your oils, blah, your parchment paper. You're going to then open your, well, you'll be in your circle will be open and all that stuff. You'll send it out to the universe, and we'll get it popping off, and there's your divination spell. And what it is just kind of like doing the best with what you have right now during this pandemic. Water divination spells are highly, highly effective for bringing somebody back that you love and trying to make everything right and better in that relationship. I can, let me repeat this, I can do any spell imaginable in this world. If you can name it, if I cannot name it, and you can name it, I could do it. Any of it. Any spell required. Okay. And before I click off, one of my family, great friends, and YouTube subscribers asked me, well, I asked him actually, what does he think that I should kind of do this video on when it comes to rules and stuff. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. And we're going to talk about a candle. So if you get a spell candle and it's a 14-day candle, okay, and you light that candle and I say it burns 21 to 30 days. That does not affect how quickly and effectively the magic is going to work. Because anytime that you leave your coven area or your house, you have to snuff this flame out, or snuff it out, or pinch it out with your fingers. Never blow it out. If you blow a flame out, you have done destroyed the magic. You will snuff it out, or you will pinch it out for the safety and protection of your coven or your home. So the candle may last 21, 30 days, 40 days, depending on how much you're home. That does not affect the magic. It does, your candle, your work, your magic, your spell work does not, when the candle starts or ends, does not mean when the magic is going to work. It's sent out to the universe. When the universe decides to grant it is when she decides to grant it. It has nothing to do on how long the spell works, or how long it burns, or how long it's doing whatever it does, if that makes sense. Okay. So, with that being said, as I'm talking very quickly because I want to get through this without boring y'all, right now will be the perfect time to get your spells in and your readings in, because once this pandemic is lifted, I'm going on a great, great vacation, and I don't know how long it's going to be, but I may probably not be doing readings during that time, because I want to enjoy myself and the time with my loved ones that I'm not able to get during this pandemic. So I advise that you book and book now. So if it is a week or two from now, you're in, and I can answer all and every question about your needs and your wants. If he's cheating, if she's cheating, is somebody doing bad things to you, blah, 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 blah. And before we end this video, let's take it out of witchery real quick and let's be humans right here. I am a perfume addict. I don't know if you guys, well, I do know, but I am just a hoarder when it comes to perfumes. I just love it. I love to go to bed with it. I love to wake up with it. I love it to be on everything that I wear. I just love perfume. So recently I went on social media and I had to ask my peoples on social media to give me some examples of their favorite perfumes, even colognes, because I do wear men's cologne sometimes if it smells good and it stays on long, because I have almost every single perfume. So somebody suggests Kenneth Cole White. Such a klutz. It's Kenneth Cole White for her, and a Kenneth Cole Black for her. Right, so my behind goes right on eBay and orders both. All right, now they're relatively not expensive. You can probably get them at your local, like I don't know, Kohl's, Marshall's, Burlington Coat Factory, but they're not open right now. But eBay has them relatively cheap, and mine's came with this size bottle each, 2 different packages. It came with a purse bottle and a lotion. Okay, now I must tell you, to be honest with you, the white I love. I think it's a better smell for me. It's a better smell because it has vanilla in it, and I love that vanilla. But I must be honest with you, for me and my skin and my pheromones that come off, the black stays on much longer when it comes to me. So I just want to give a shout out to Kenneth Cole. Amazing, 2 amazing smells. They're pretty old smells. They've been out a while, but I'm just getting to know them, and I must say, for the price that they are pretty smells. This is very fruity, citrusy, and very feminine, and this is very musky, vanilla-y, vanilla-y. That's not even a word, Lisa. Vanilla, and it is kind of strong, which I prefer. I prefer the strong, and I'm assuming this is probably why I would think it would last longer, because it is that strong with the vanilla and all that in it, but it doesn't. This one lasts longer on me. So if you like perfume and you want a suggestion from a witch, try out the Chemicals White and Black for Her. Um, and according to you, they may smell different and stay on different, but for the price that they are, if you're looking for a nice birthday gift for somebody or whatever, I don't know, just check them out. I just thought I'd jump on here and tell you guys about that. So before I click off, you know, subscribing to my channel, having people subscribe to my channel, leaving nice feedback or comments always gets you that chance to get a free reading or a free spell of your choice, which I do very, very, very often. You could debate this video all you want. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you're going to be negative and foul, you're going to probably be hexed and blocked. Most definitely hexed and blocked. If not hexed, definitely blocked. But you can always debate the video. You can always leave feedback. You can always ask me something about this video, something about the last video, or maybe something you want me to do in a new upcoming video, okay? Because I'm here to work for you. I'm here to serve you. I am your servant, okay? Also, I don't always get alerts because I may be in the middle of a reading, so I shut my alerts off. So I'm going to give you my phone number right now if you are very serious about a spell or a reading. As I will be checking my YouTube and getting back to you through YouTube, I'm also going to link you my information right now. It is 267-902-8899. Again, 267-902-8899. You can contact me via text anytime, any time of the day or night. When I get it and I'm able to, I will get back to you. Book now. Get your spells in, get your readings in, especially now. You want to know if you're going to get sick. Is any of your family members going to get sick? If they are sick, how are they going to be? And all kinds of stuff. You need to know, you want to know, you got to know. So get with the program, peoples, okay? With that being said, please say a prayer for me. I am going through this allergy season tough, and it is really affecting my sleep. It's affecting my breathing. My eyes are watering. My throat is scratchy. It's even irritating my teeth, and I cannot get to the doctor to get my braces done because of this pandemic. So please say a little prayer for me. And with that being said, love and light. I love you all with all my heart from the bottom of my soul. Please stay home unless you have to go out. Please be protected if you do have to go out. And stay safe and stay in touch. Okay? And I will be back to do more videos. I promise you all that. And I promise I will be going live very shortly with a poker deck to tell you things that I couldn't have known. Okay? Peace out. Waiting for your prayers. I love you all.